What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today we're going to be talking about salvage in Infinite Warfare. I'm going to be sharing exactly how you earn salvage in this game, as well as the most effective strategies for earning as well as spending your salvage. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so I want to start this off by saying this is just a few days after launch, so things may change in the future with the salvage system, and also we may learn new things as we go through like prestiges and stuff like that. But I've been getting flooded with requests for this video because people just don't know how to earn salvage, and I've been collecting a lot of data on this for the past couple days, and I thought I'd share that with you guys today to get you guys on the right track so you'll be at least starting to earn some salvage. If things do change in the future, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. Alright guys, so as it is right now, there are 3 ways that we know of to earn salvage in this game. The first way is from your daily login bonuses, and that will actually be doubled if you have the season pass, or at least everything we've seen so far, it will be doubled. So far, what you get for your daily login bonus is you get 10 base salvage, and then if you're a season pass holder, you will get an extra 10 salvage, so you'll get 20 each day, which is a really insignificant amount, but, I mean, you do earn some salvage here, so I thought I'd let you guys know. Even if you don't have time to play, but you just have time to like log into the game and you want some salvage, just make sure you log in and you'll get your salvage, and then you can exit out of the game and do whatever you want. So that's the first one, and just to attach onto that, also season pass holders will get an automatic 1000 salvage, so if you do buy the season pass, you'll get instantly 1000 salvage, as well as 10 rare supply drops. Which brings me to the second way to earn salvage, and that is through supply drops. Now this can be done either directly, like you earn it as a bonus with a rare supply drop. You don't earn it as a bonus with commons, but if you open a rare supply drop, you can get salvage as a bonus, and sometimes this is pretty high. I've gotten 100 plus salvage several times out of rare supply drops. So this is actually a really effective way to get salvage in the game, but it is kind of random at the same time. You might get 10, you might get 100, and you might get even more. In addition to this with supply drops, if you earn duplicates of things, it will automatically burn those duplicates into salvage. So this will get you more salvage as well. From what I've seen so far, it isn't very much salvage from these duplicates, but the way things go is as you keep unlocking more and more stuff, your chances of getting more duplicates in supply drops go up, and therefore you will earn more salvage as time goes on and as you keep opening supply drops. So that's the second way. Make sure if you're going for salvage, make sure you're not opening any common supply drops. Save your keys for the rares, because the rares give you that bonus salvage every time you open one. Now to add to this point, I just wanted to mention that the way their system works now also is you do get crypto keys that work in multiplayer by playing zombies as well. So if you enjoy zombies, play a lot of zombies, you'll get a lot of crypto keys, and you can use those to unlock the rare supply drops in multiplayer and get more salvage that way. So that is really nice that they allow us to kind of cross-play like that, and it is a great way to earn more rare supply drops if you want to play some zombies. And finally, the third way to earn salvage in this game, and this is the one that is most important because you can directly work towards this, is leveling up your mission team. Now, in order to level up your mission team, what you got to do is between each lobby, you'll see on the top right corner your mission team challenges, and there's 3 that you can choose from between each game, and it'll change for every single game. But before the game starts, while you're still in the pre-game lobby, make sure you select one of those challenges, like highlight over the challenge that you want to complete in the next game. So try and choose the easiest one or the one that just best suits what your playstyle is going to be that game or what you're planning on doing. And a lot of them are as simple as like get 5 kills with a ballistic weapon. So just make sure you're not using an energy weapon, and then you just play the game normally and you'll complete the mission challenges. It's as simple as that. Now with these mission challenges, there are different tiers depending on how well you do on that challenge. So there's the bronze tier, which I believe gets you 1200 XP, something along those lines. There's the silver tier, which gets you 1500 XP. And then finally, there's the gold tier, which gets you 2000 XP. And when I say XP here, this is mission team XP. So it only applies to leveling up your mission team. So of course, you always want to go for that gold if you can do it. But even if you don't, you're still earning quite a bit of mission team XP. And you will end up leveling your mission teams up faster. If you completely ignore these objectives all the time, your mission teams are going to level up very, very slowly. Also, just a little tip, if you find yourself in the game and you can't remember what your mission team challenge is, all you have to do is press start and it will show up right there. It'll tell you exactly what you have to do, and then you can get back to work on it. Because it does pop up at the beginning of the game, and I believe every time you respawn, I could be wrong on that one, but then it just kind of sits there as an icon and it doesn't actually explain what you're supposed to do. So if you forget what your mission team challenge is, then you can always pull that up by pressing start in the middle of a game. Now, unfortunately, you don't actually earn salvage every single time you level up your mission team. I kind of wish that was the case, even if it was a smaller amount per level. It would be nicer to actually see that progress on a more consistent basis, but as it is right now, and keeping in mind we're just a couple days in from launch, so I haven't like leveled any mission teams up all the way to the maximum. I've gone through a couple mission teams just to confirm that it was working with both mission teams the same way, and I've confirmed that you'll earn 100 salvage once you hit level 5 for that mission team. You'll earn another 100 salvage when you hit level 7 for that mission team, and then at level 15, you'll earn 125 salvage for that mission team. Now keep in mind, it looks like we can get all the way up to level 50 for a mission team, and I haven't done that yet, but it looks like as you level up, you have to go through several levels. It's not every single level, but every several levels, you will earn salvage, and it seems to be at an increasing rate as you get to a higher level. So I'll keep you guys updated once I get like a mission team completely maxed out, but I'm really hoping, and I think it's safe to assume that your salvage rates do ramp up a little bit as you get into the higher mission team levels. So those are the 3 ways that we know of so far to earn salvage in this game. Now I want to talk about how to spend it the most effectively, because I see some people doing it in a way that could be very frustrating down the road, and I want to help you guys avoid some of this frustration. So basically, when you go to the prototype lab and you find that one gun that you really want to work towards next, focus on that one gun. For me, it was actually going to be the NV4 Flatline, but I got really lucky out of my 10 supply drops for being a season pass holder, and I got the Flatline. But let's just assume that the Flatline is what I wanted to get. Now, in order to get to that, I have to buy the common, the rare, and the legendary NV4 in order to get to the NV4 Flatline. And that costs a lot of salvage. It costs 200 salvage for a common, 500 for a rare, 2,000 for a legendary, and then I haven't gotten to this point yet to be able to see exactly what the value is of the epic, but it's somewhere around 4,000 to 5,000 salvage to buy an epic. So let's just say you have that Flatline in your sights. That's what you want to get. So as you're earning salvage, I see a lot of people that are like, well, I have enough to buy the common and the rare, so I might as well just spend my salvage on that now. Even though I'm not really interested in using those guns, it's just I'm going to start working towards getting to the ones that I really want. This isn't really the smartest strategy. Instead, it's better to stock up your salvage until you can buy all of the guns until you get to that point, or at least get to the gun that you want to use. And the reason for this is you can get these luckily through supply drops, and what if you get lucky and you just get the Flatline like I did? Then you're going to be very annoyed that you spent the money on the common and the rare, and you just completely wasted that salvage because you don't really want the common and the rare. All you want is that legendary. So save your salvage up until you can actually afford what you want and then spend it all at once. Also, even if you don't get the exact variant that you want of that gun, if you get some of the other ones out of supply drops, at least that saves you a little bit of salvage as you go through to get to that upper tier. So if you really want that NV4 Flatline, maybe you'll get lucky and get the NV4 Fallout before you start spending all that salvage to get up to the Flatline, and that'll save you 2,000 salvage. That's huge. That's a huge saving for you. So make sure you have all the salvage you want in order to get the gun that you actually want, and then spend it all at once. Now that's not to say that there aren't some good commons and rares that you might want to buy, so you don't necessarily always have to set your sights on the epic, but always make sure to save up the salvage to get to the actual gun that you want and spend it all at once instead of one gun at a time. So overall, if you're looking to earn as much salvage as possible in the game's current state, the only real way that you can actively work towards it is make sure you're completing your mission team challenges every single time you get into a game. Always focus on which challenge you have active and make sure you're completing it. Try to get it gold every single time you can, and you'll level up your mission team faster and earn salvage. Also, make sure when you're opening supply drops, always open rare supply drops so you get that salvage bonus. And finally, make sure you're spending your salvage wisely. Don't spend it as you earn it, save up and spend it all at once. So one last thing I wanted to mention as well is just how much salvage I've earned, so you guys can use that as a reference. And keep in mind, I have been working relatively actively at my mission team challenges. For me, I have earned 886 salvage, so I didn't include the 1,000 bonus salvage for being a season pass holder, and I also didn't include the bonus salvage that I got from the 10 rare supply drops that I got for being a season pass holder. So I've earned 886 salvage in the past 2 days, I would say about 8 to 10 hours of playtime. And I'd like to know in the comment section below, how much salvage have you actually earned in this game? Don't include your season pass bonus, but how much have you earned so far? I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys next time.